Good afternoon. This is April Mitchell for Infm 655, Dr. Rutledge. This is my review and reflection of the SDLC vendor evaluation selection form. First, my group and we met to discuss which vendors we were going to review. We decided on Greenway Health, NextGen, and athenahealth clinicals. We all separated and prioritized the information on the left side as far as the function and usability at either high, medium, low, medium priority. As far as what we were thinking about the client would need for this particular project, what the business need really was asking. So then we use the scale from 1 to 5. I did as far as selecting which one, as far as the vendors were concerned, gave what's the best fit that had especially when it came to the criteria over here and basically what we're trying to do as far as our project is concerned, which is focus on the medical billing piece and bringing in different departments onto one system. That's what the vendor is asking for us to do. So I found it difficult at first when going through the actual vendor websites, because everybody is going to tell you how much they can do, to actually sell their product, which is expected. So I found a website that gave actual reviews from actual people who have used different EHR systems for these 3 vendors. So I found that through my process that athenahealth was my choice for vendor because the client goal is to have interoperability with the department's patient care coordination, clinical decision support tools, and improvement to clinical workflow and a better end user experience. When I was reading through the reviews, I kind of tallied what the people said pro and con and kind of mirrored that back to what the client actually wanted to make my final selection as far as athenahealth was concerned. Now, as you can see, my other teammates, she chose Athenia too, Ashley did, and Tanya wanted NextGen. And how we came to a consensus to finally choose Athenia Health Clinicals was that basically majority rule. That's how we finally came to the decision. But we also found that we wanted to note on each one of our sections, the tabs down here at the bottom, that the reason why we thought our vendor was the best fit. Tanya had some very valid points about NextGen as far as it being certified health IT product that meets both the high priority critical needs outlined in the above requirements, including charting and clinical tasks. Ashley was more concerned with wanting to try NextGen as well. But when I was looking into NextGen, I kept coming up with the same issues that people were having as far as interoperability was concerned, and that and that concerned me. And there was another concern about permissions using NextGen. And so when you're talking about interoperability between several different departments, you don't want a system that's going to leave you open and more susceptible to risk involving different departments where people can. It was basically saying that NextGen would allow some of the end users to go in to see different sections that they shouldn't have permission to see. Now, I don't know if that's a fault in the design of NextGen or if they just need to go in, and that was a part of the requirements that this particular review person was saying that they didn't mention up front so that the NextGen developers could make sure that that was a priority. So in any case, like I said, we finally decided on athenahealth. I was able to find more information about it from my end. I felt more comfortable with it. Like I said, the reviews were consistent among several different people. I chose like companies that had 200 to 500 employees, or 500 to 1,000 employees, because I was assuming that our client had that kind of employee base. So I wanted to make sure that I was comparing, apples to apples, not apples to oranges, when I was going through my review process. So that is how I came about my decision, and how we work collectively as a team to come up with our final decision, which is athenahealth Clinicals. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your feedback. Goodbye.